நீங்கள் பார்த்து கொண்டிருப்பது உங்கள் RSKV யூடியூப் சேனல்.
Income Tax Officers Exam 2018 Paper 3 Allied Laws. A public company can be formed by at least with 7 members. Answer. Question number 2. A company may be either a company limited by shares or a company limited by guarantee or an unlimited company. Answer D, all of the above. Question number 3. A company is under obligation to send the memorandum and articles of the company subject to fulfilling the conditions required under law to its member within 7 days of request. 4. The following officers are liable for any loss sustained by an investor on account of misstatements in prospectus. A. Director of the company at the time of the issue of the prospectus. B. A promoter of the company. C. Person who has authorized the issue of the prospectus. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Fifth question. A company may issue fully paid up bonus shared to its members in any manner whatsoever out of A. its free reserves, B. the securities premium account, or third, the capital redemption reserve account. Answer D. All of the above. Question 6. Where a company purchases its own shares out of free reserves or securities premium account, a sum equal to the nominal value of the shares so purchased shall be transferred to the capital redemption reserve account. Question 7. Failure by a company to redeem the debentures on the date of their maturity or to pay interest on the debentures when it is due can be ordered to be redeemed the debentures forthwith on payment of principal and interest due thereon by the company law tribunal. Question 8. No company shall invite, accept or renew deposits under the Act from the public except A. a banking company, B. non-banking financial company as defined in the Reserve Bank of India Act 1934 bracket 2 of 1934. C. such other company as the central government may, after consultation with the Reserve Bank of India, specify in this behalf. D. Answer all of the above. Question 9. Where a company accepts or invites or allows or causes any other person to accept or invite on its behalf any deposit in contravention of the Companies Act shall be punishable with the fine which shall not be less than 1 crore rupee but which may extend to 10 crore rupees. Question number 10. Every company other than a one-person company shall hold its annual general meeting within 15 months of the last annual general meeting. Question 11. As per law, the minimum number of directors in the case of public company will be 3. Question 12. Every listed public company shall have at least the following number of independent directors, 1/3 of the total number of directors. Question 13. A person shall not be eligible for appointment as a director of a company if an order disqualifying him for appointment as a director has been passed by a court or tribunal and the order is in force. B. He has not paid any calls in respect of any shares of the company held by him, whether alone or jointly with others, and 6 months have elapsed from the last day fixed for the payment of the call. C. He has been convicted of the offence dealing with related party transactions under Section 188 at any time during the last preceding 5 years? Answer D. All of the above. Question 14. The maximum number of companies in which any person shall hold office as a director, including any alternate directorship at the same time as 20 companies. Question 15. Central government may investigate into the affairs of a company A. On the receipt of a report of the registrar, B. On intimation of a special resolution passed by a company that the affairs of the company ought to be investigated, C. In public interest. Answer D. All of the above. Question 16. Any person aggrieved by any act or decision of the company, liquidator may apply to the following. A. Company Law Tribunal. Question 17. Preference shares may be redeemed within a maximum period of 20 years. The debentures issued by a company may have no voting rights. Question 19. Every company shall keep and maintain the following registers in such form and in such manner as may be prescribed, namely A. Register of members indicating separately for each class of equity and preference shares held by each member residing in or outside India. B. Register of debenture holders. C. Register of any other security holders. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 20. The annual return of all companies except one person company and small company need to be signed by director and company secretary. 21. Question. Every listed company shall file a return in the prescribed form with the registrar with respect to change in the number of shares within 15 days of such change, held by promoters and top 10 shareholders of such company. Question 22. Attendance of auditors to any general meeting is A. Mandatory, B. May be exempted by the company. Answer both A and B are correct. Question 23. Certifying authority means a person who has been granted license to issue a electronic signature certificate. Question 24. Which of the following term means a person who sends, generates, stores or transmits any electronic message to any other person? Originator. Question 25. Which of these sections of Information Technology Act 2000 has been struck down by Supreme Court as unconstitutional? Section 66A. The following officers can investigate an offence under the Information Technology Act 2000. A. Constable, B. Inspector, C. Deputy Superintendent of Police, D. All of the above. Answer. Inspector and Deputy Superintendent of Police. Question 27. Which of these offences under Information Technology Act 2000 are bailable? Cyber terrorism. 2. Publicizing and transmitting obscene material in electronic form. C. Tampering with source documents. Tampering with source document. Answer. The term intermediary in Information Technology Act 2000 includes A1. Telecom service provider, 2. Internet service provider, 3. Cyber caves, 4. Search engines. Answer all of the above. Question 29. Which section of Information Technology Act 2000 deals with hacking of computer system and its penalties? Section 66. Question 30. Electronic Gazette means official gazette published in the electronic form. Question 31. Information under Information Technology Act 2000 includes A. Sound, voice, codes, computer programs, B. Data, text, images, C. Software and database or microfilm or computer generated microfiche. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 32. A person indulging in hacking is punishable with imprisonment up to 3 years or with fine which may extend up to rupees 2 lakhs or with both. Question 33. Under Information Technology Act, records are as per the provisions of relevant laws. Question 34. When a suit has been duly instituted, a summons may not be issued to the defendant if the defendant has already appeared at the presentation of the plant and admitted the plaintiff's claim. Question 35. A summons can be served in a prison only to officer in charge of the prison. Question 36. When a suit is instituted, a summons may be issued to defendant. Question 37. As per Civil Procedure Code 1908, if defendant was found absent from his residence and within reasonable time there is no likelihood of his being found at his residence, then service of the summons may be made on adult son. Question 30. How can a summons be served to a witness? A. In the same manner as mentioned therein in Order 5. B. The court may permit the party applying for summons to effect service of summons. Answer both A and B. Question 39. Under Order 16, the court may impose a fine on the summoned witness if the witness does not appear. B. The witness appears but fails to satisfy the court. Both A and B are the correct. Question 40. As per Civil Procedure Code 1908, Section 60 provides property liable to attachment and sale in execution of decree. Question 41. Matters to which affidavit shall be confined or facts as the deponent is able of his own knowledge to prove, except on interlocutory applications, on which statement of belief may be admitted. Question 42. A civil court cannot issue commission to execute a decree. Question 43. Order 26 of the CPC deals with commission. Question 44. A partnership deed usually contains the particulars relating to A. Name of firm and partners, B. Nature of business and durations of firm, C. Capital contribution, profit or loss, sharing ratios and other agreed terms, D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 45. In a partnership firm, a difference of opinion over any changes in the nature of business can be settled by all the partners. In the absence of any agreement, the interest to partners on the amount of loan advanced to the firm is allowed at 6% per annum. Question 47. It is the duty of every partner to act within the scope of A. Actual authority, B. Implied authority. Answer both A and B. Question 48. Before attaining the age of majority, a minor admitted to the benefits of a firm has the right to A. Receive agreed share of property and profits, B. Access and to inspect the accounts of the firm. Answer A and B both are correct. Question 49. A new partner may be admitted to a partnership with the consent of all the partners. Question 50. Subject to contract if all partners but one are solvent, it is dissolution of firm. Question 51. If no provision is made in agreement regarding the duration of partnership, it is a partnership at will. Question 52. A partner transfers his interest in the firm by creating a charge on such interest through mortgage. The transferors to whom the interest has been thus transferred during the continuance of the firm can receive the share of profit of the transferring partner. Question 53. While settling accounts between partners on dissolution, Losses shall be paid first out of profit. Question 54. A owns a residential flat. He is entitled to a quiet possession and enjoyment of his property. This is called rights in rem. Question 55. Competency to contract relates to both age and soundness of mind. Question 56. A contract performance of which becomes impossible or becomes unlawful, void when the performance becomes unlawful or impossible. Question 57. Correct example of undue influence as per section 16 is A. A man enfeebled by disease of age is induced by B's influence over him as his medical attendant to agree to pay B an unreasonable sum for his professional services. B. A having advanced money to his son B during his minority, upon B's coming of age, obtains by misuse of parental influence a bond from B for a greater amount than the sum due in respect of the advance. Both A and B are correct. Question 58. A agrees to sell his house to B for 10,000 rupees. Here, B is promised to pay the sum of 10,000 rupees in the consideration for A's promise to sell the house, and A's promise to sell the house is the consideration for B's promise to pay the rupees 10,000. It is valid. Question 59. A, for natural love and affection, promises to give his son B rupees 1,000. A puts his promise to B into writing and registers it. It is an example of contract. Question 60. A is in contract to take cargo for B at a foreign port. A's government afterwards declares war against the country in which the port is situated. The contract becomes void when war is declared. Question 61. A and B, being traders, enter upon a contract. A has private information of a change in prices which would affect B's willingness to proceed with the contract. A is not bound to inform B. Question 62. Parties are not competent to contract if any of them is A. minor, B. insane, C. declare unqualified. D. all of the above. Answer D. all of the above. Question 63. One of the following property can be transferred: a right to future maintenance, B. a mere right to sue, C. Easementary right apart from dominant heritage. Answer D. none of the above. Question 64. When any right to immovable property is directly and specifically in question before any court within limits of India except state of Jammu and Kashmir, normally it cannot be transferred except with authority of courts. Question 65. Under lease, lessor is bound to disclose to the lessee any material defect in the property. Question 66. For a lease of immovable property, following conditions are necessary: transferor and transferee. Question 67. Please select correct option in the following. A. A person can transfer property to himself. B. A person can only transfer property to other person. C. A person can transfer property to himself and others. A and C are correct. A. A person can transfer property to himself. C. A person can transfer property to himself and others. Question 68. A sold agricultural land to B with condition that B can grow only wheat and not paddy. The condition is a void condition. Question 69. Transfer made by the order of the court is not a transfer of property as per section 5 of TPA. Question 70. Find the correct statement given below. Answer. Remuneration and interest both paid to the partners is allowed as deduction from the presumptive income of the firm. Question 71. The deduction on the account of payment of interest, salary, bonus, commission or remuneration made to the partners will not admissible to a firm if 1. The firm fails to file return of income under section 139 bar 1. 2. The firm fails to comply with the terms of notice issued under section 142 bar 1. 3. The firm fails to file return of income under section 139 of 4 or 139 bar 5. 4. The firm fails to comply with the terms of notice under section 143 bar 2. All the above statements are correct. Question 72. The amount of full value of considerations for the purposes of section 48 of the Act in respect of transfer of a capital asset being a building by a person to a firm in which he becomes partner by way of capital contribution or otherwise will be the amount recorded in the books of account of the firm. Question 73. In the event of dissolution of a firm with 3 partners A, B and C, the only asset owned by the firm being building was revalued and the profit on revaluation was credited to the partner's account in the profit sharing ratio. On dissolution, the building was distributed to partner A at the revalued figure and the share of revaluation profit of partners B and C was paid by partner A through accounts. The profits and gains arising from the transfer of building by way of distribution shall be chargeable in the hands of firm as capital gains. Question 74. The assessable amount of remuneration received by a partner from a partnership firm assessed as such which is engaged in the business of growing and manufacture of tea in India will be 40% of remuneration received is subject to the monetary limit specified in section 40B. Question 75. The State Chief Information Commissioner shall not be person of eminence in public life with wide knowledge and experience in agriculture. Question 76. What is not covered under Right to Information Act 2005? Taking samples of documents. Question 77. As per definition of third party, who cannot be third party? The applicant. Question 78. As per provision of the RTA Act 2005, dash shall has right to information. Answer, citizen. Question 79. Every public authority shall provide reason for its administration decision to affected person. Question 80. As per RTA Act 2005, the meaning of the word dissemination is method of communication of information to the public. Question 81. As per proviso to section dash, the prescribed time of 30 days for providing information reduces to 48 hours. 7 bar 1. Question 82. Considering provisions of section 7 bar 9 of the RTA Act 2005, request to provide the following information in respect of survey under section 133A conducted during the current financial year in the case of an assessee cannot be provided, income escaped. Question 83. The information shall be provided free of charge as per provisions dash of the RTA Act section 7 bar 6. As per provision of subsection dash or section 7, the CPIO or SIPO shall take into consideration the representation made by third party. 7. Subsection 7 of section 7. Question 85. As per proviso to section 7 bar 1 of the RTA Act 2005, where the information sought for concern the life of a person or same shall be provided within dash hours of the receipt of the request, 48 hours. Question 86. Under section 8 bar F of the RTA Act 2005, the information exempt from disclosure if information received in confidence from foreign government. Question 87. Public authority may reject a request where providing of information would involve infringement of copyright. Question 88. The third party shall make representation against the proposed disclosure within dash days from the receipt of the notice. 10 days. Question 89. The CPIO or SPIO shall make a decision and give in writing his decision to the third party to whom opportunity to make representation under section 11 bar 2 of the RTA Act 2005 allowed within dash days after receipt of the request under section 6 of the RTA Act 2005. 1. A 15, B 30, C 45, D none of the above. Answer D none of the above. Question 90. The firm is bound by an act of a partner done without any express or implied authority if such act is A. Done in emergency, B. Done to protect the firm from the loss threatened by the emergency. Both A and B are correct. Question 91. A partner may retire with consent of other partners. B. In accordance with an agreement between the partners. Both A and B are correct. Question 92. A agrees to sell B 100 tons of oil. There is nothing whatever to show what kind of oil was intended. The agreement is void agreement. Question 93. Charges on properties are created by making the property as security for payment to another, only with consultation of family members. Question 94. One of the following is not essential condition of a valid gift. The gift must be accepted by donee. 95. Order 5 of CPC deals with summons. Question 96. Where a party applies for summoning to witness, the expenses shall be paid by the same party. Question 97. If a witness fails to comply with the summon, A. The court may issue a proclamation. B. The court may issue a warrant with or without bail for the arrest of such person. C. May make an order for the attachment of his property to such amount as it thinks fit. D. All of the above. Answer D. All of the above. Question 98. Any commissioner appointed under this order 26 may enter upon or into any land or building mentioned to the order at any reasonable time. Question 99. Any court may in a suit issue a commission for the examination on interrogatories who is sick. For this purpose, the court can accept a certificate by a registered medical practitioner as evidence without calling the medical practitioner as witness. The statement is true. Question 100. Application of review may be granted where the court is of opinion that the application for review would be granted.